I This is gonna take forever again. Any day now, the street light will change at some point. There we go. All right, and it stays on for all of like 2 milliseconds. Like it's hurrying the Batman up. Batman doesn't want to hurry. Oh, somebody doesn't want to drive again. They're just sitting there waiting. Maybe they were gawking at the Batman. She's secretly recording me. I think she is. It's all good. She looked kind of shy at first, and then she was recording me. So I think she was trying to be a little sneaky. That's okay. Hi there. She was taking a video of the bats, man. All right. So yes, like I said, business is going well. Business is going very well. We've got these people mad, triggered, and pressed. That's right. We've twiggered their wage, and they're angry. Don't be mad at me because I always win. Come on, you want to play this game? There we go. Guy gave me the peace sign. There you go. That's a cool guy. See, it helps with everyday attitudes, man. It helps you get along with people. Like I said, man, I just try to be a good dude. So that's why I just don't understand it. Why these people, like, they're not good and they're completely unrighteous. I'm talking about mostly online. And yeah, they sit there and they make it their habit as if they're doing. Oh, that's Fido. Hello, Fido. Oh, and the gate's open. Just awesome. Fantastic. Yeah, great. Hi there. Yes, I know you love me. Hi, Fido. Okay. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Yeah, he just wants to play. That other little dog barking. I don't know. I don't know him. The other one he's a good dog. But yeah, the people online, I don't know why they're acting like as if they're doing anything. That's all I'm saying. You're not doing anything. You're just like, honestly, all of you need to go get a job. Need to go get a job, son. Like, have you gone to trade school yet? Oh, for real. All that advice you be projecting is what you believe in. You believe in going to a trade school and everything conventional you claim, but yet none of you even do that. Y'all don't have the heart to go through trade school, man. Trade school still requires dedication. So how could you tell someone else to do something that makes no sense and would be going backwards? I don't get it. That's what they said today. They said you need to get a job and blah blah blah. I have a girlfriend. What are you talking about, bro? Like, it's just complete reaching because they're upset at reality. When I dedicated money, time, hold on, I'm trying to see what this is over here. I dedicated money, time. Oh, there's somebody on the bike. Money, time, energy, everything to doing this, right? So if I put my all into doing this, why in the hell would I go another route? You know what I mean? Oh, that bicyclist looked scared of that man. Couldn't even say hi. Yeah, I mean, that's hilarious. That's kind of funny. But yeah, why would I go backwards? Like, just say how you really feel. You're upset because I made it. You all didn't. I won. These people have to use YouTube now to put up nonsense videos. Okay, they don't care about their channels anymore. And I get pissy. I get paid to do what I do. It's a full scale business for me, boy. Like I said, that check really, like, I think it's like around 18 or up over $18. That's the next one after the like 154 and some change one they got to pay out this month. We in business, baby. And all we got to do is try to get ahead with that check now. That's what we're trying to do. That's why I'm going hard. Like I said, I figured out how to train biceps a little bit on those bars. I knew I could figure it out. See right there, I just made history. Nobody's ever done that, literally, like in the history of man. They never have. Nobody's ever figured out how to use the pull-up bars and the dip bars and work your biceps. And I was thinking about it. I was looking at exercise. I actually was looking at a video with Arnold Schwarzenegger talking, and he was talking about forearm exercises, but like with weights. So I was like, well, if you could do that, then you should be able to translate that somewhat to the bar, and then you're just using your own body weight, which is more than enough. Because I weigh like 150 something right now, and that's only because I'm constantly moving and exercising. Normally I'm like 165, I think, or something like that. Oh yes, let it out. Let it out. See, I love it. But you typed LOL on the last show. See, I told you you're being disingenuous. See, that's the worst thing you can do because I'm just gonna laugh. I'm gonna take full advantage of that. See, I love it. They don't know how to come at me at all. I told you they don't know how to go about doing what they're doing. And that's all I pointed out. If you're upset about that, if typing LOL makes you feel better, go right ahead. Because I mean, you're not laughing. So that's why, like, they'll be super twigget impressed. They are mad as hell right now. I guarantee you they're not laughing. They're very angry. Okay? And they're solemn faced, they're straight faced. They're not laughing at all because they're like, man, this dude just keeps on winning and doing the impossible. I'm gonna keep on winning. There's nothing you can do about it. Like every day I'm progressive. Nobody controls me. I do what I want to do. This is what I warned y'all about. I told you nobody controls me, son. Like if I want to have fun with you, I can. I get to do what I want to do. I'm a gangster. Everybody can have their little opinion. That's all cute. But at the end of the day, what I say goes. And you all do what I tell you to do. That's reality. That's all it's always going to be. I don't let nobody else wear the pants. That's just straight up what it is. You feel me? So I'm a real man, right? I don't have a price. I don't cost money. I don't care about money like that. I care about respect and the principle of the matter. Doesn't matter who you are, you're going to listen, okay? And it's just basic respect. If I tell you to do something, you're going to do what I tell you. You got that? Capiche? And that's it. And that's how any human being should be. It's about respect. Respect out of love. See, the facts can't be changed. We got people that waste a lot of time. And have you gotten any results yet? None. Zero. A big zero for all of you. $0, zero progress, zero love, zero money, zero buildings. Come on, bro. I got billions in equity. You're going to have to catch up, man, if you want to catch up. You're going to have to start thinking outside the box, right? But see, you can't. That's why you're so frustrated. Just let it out, man. That's what this is for. This is for you. You want to use it for that? Be my guest. This is for you to let out all your little your angry feelings and your rage, because it's super weak and pathetic, and I'm laughing at it. Ha! Ha ha! Ha ha! That's genuine laughter, boy. What you mean? Y'all funny as hell. What? We stay laughing. Like I said, imagine people who clearly, I mean, you can look at them and see what it is and see who the joke's on. And all they do is say, the joke's on you, Batman. That's exactly what was written on the bat suit in the Batman vs Superman movie. Did you know that? Why would that be written on the suit if I'm not the real deal? If there isn't some kind of connection and the movies aren't super accurate, why would that be written on the suit? The only type of people who say things like that, the joke's on you, Batman, is people like this. And there is no joke on Batman. It's just that's what delusional people do. See what I'm saying? So you want it so bad to be a part of this? No problem. My deal is if you want to be a part of it, hey, join in. The more the merrier, but really be a part of it. Don't sit there fronting. Don't sit there hiding online. Don't sit there faking it till you make it and hiding behind screens and typing behind fake accounts. No. You want to be a part of my legacy so bad and my story, be a part of it because you just ain't it. I'm telling you right now. That's the second caterpillar I've ever seen like that. The second caterpillar, yellow and black, that I've seen. They're very interesting looking caterpillars. What's up with that? That must be a sign from God or something. The other one might have been like a centipede, and it was yellow too. What's up with the yellow ones? Now, I ain't never seen yellow out here. I've seen the other ones. But yeah, man, it's just so funny how all these people are part of the Red Triangle, a criminal underground organization. And every time you come in this chat, it's all documentation for court. These are the slowest criminals I've ever seen, man. I mean, they just do it to themselves, and then they swear up and down they did something to me. I'm telling you, these people so lost. They go in on panels. They were saying all they was here to do was to blah blah blah, blah 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 blah, womp womp womp. Ain't none of you doing that. What are you talking about? Ain't nothing happening with me, bro. I'm completely calm, cool, collected. I'm good to go. I'm at peace. I'm comfortable. I'm chilling. What do you mean? Hey, listen, brother. You sure do talk a lot, but the fact is you're powerless. That's what I'm saying. Like, just keep writing checks that you can't cash. Typical narcissist. Typical narcy. You understand? I laugh at y'all for it. It's hilarious. Absolutely powerless in the real world. Listen, we don't have a back and forth. You can vent your frustration all you'd like. Go ahead. Use the chat for it. What's it going to do? What has it ever really done to me? I don't understand. Like, no, it's just that when I tell you reality, you want to talk back and pretend. Like, I don't play like that. Like, no, bro, I'm telling you what it is one time. That's it. There's no continuing of the conversation. When I tell you what it is, that's it. I'm a grown man. What are you talking about? If I didn't know what I was talking about, why do I have all the results? You can't just continue with random blanket statements and questions. Every philosophy that makes sense has a conclusion. Mine has a conclusion. The conclusion is in front of you every day. You lost, I won. So what's up? That's my question to you. Don't ever come at me with an energy like you won when you're losing. I'm sorry, but what? See what I'm talking about? They're trying to act like, oh, they're sophisticated and complex narcissists. No, you're a narcissist who literally have no concept of reality. And you do, and you try to get on here and play games because you think it's cute and you think it's doing something. Well, what is it doing? Please tell me, because my health seems to be in check. Great, right? I seem to be doing pretty well. I mean, I seem to be getting stronger and stronger. I mean, I'm getting what I need, trying out different things. I'm about to drink like this super fruit drink today, probably, that I've never tried. I don't know if I've ever even tried that fruit. And I think it's made of pure like juice for that fruit. So I'm actually excited about that. I got some other things with me that I wanted. So I don't understand. In fact, I got Oreo cakesters. That's right. I got some cakesters because I figure, like, when I'm eating and I can eat, let me, add some calories, try to see if I can put on some weight, because it won't be weight, it'll be muscle. The training is out of control right now. It's out of this world. I mean, I've been training pretty much every day, hardcore. So it's like, that's all I do. I mean, there's no difference in my routine. I train almost every day. Like, I mean, there's variety. I switch it up. I'm unpredictable, but just having fun. I went out, had me my little small meal today. I'd like to have some bigger meals, some larger, more normal meals. I want to get like enchiladas at the restaurants. I mean, like I said, I love the food down here. If I can get to the right place, it's just not easy for me to do. And y'all don't want to donate, like, I'd like to go out to the buffet. These are things I can do any day I want, but I need the money. Hold on, I'm looking at something. But yeah, it's not like I don't have it. It's not like anything like that. I can afford whatever I want. I can get whatever I want. You know that. I'm a boss, man. It's just the fact that I shouldn't be paying for that. That's just common sense. And like I said, if we're entering the Great Depression right now, I'm in a pretty good boat then, ain't I? And everything else I build is extra stuff. Like I said, everything I said about TJ remains true in effect. I don't care that he's in his feelings. You was in your feelings before. You could have saved me all that talking. See, narcs will waste their time and yours. You didn't waste mine, brother. I made money off of talking about you. I don't let nobody waste my time. My time is precious. What? Yeah, that boy ended up paying me indirectly. See, that's the thing you don't get. Any conversation I have goes public, brother. What? I get paid to speak. You're talking to a public figure. You should have came with respect. Now you look ridiculous. You feel me? Like, and you ain't gonna say nothing in front of me because I'll just turn the camera on and then, ooh, easy, you're exposed publicly, and then people will really know who you are. Feel me? So yeah, like I said, stay out of my way. We ain't got nothing to talk about, and I'm not gonna see you anyway. Feel me? So what are you talking about? People like that, like I said, they run their mouth and then they duck. They're all the same, whether it's in Austin or anywhere. That's what they do. Yeah, everything I said about you is true. You're a con artist, scammer. You make up lies and say things that don't make any sense, that nobody's asking you for nothing. So what are you talking about? You're going to do this and that. Yeah, you try to pretend and use words to make up a million lies to distort images. For what, dude? That's nonsense. Who believes you? Like, there's nobody on Sixth Street who respect this dude. That's what I'm saying. When I'm giving you a chance and still trying to be nice to you, are you gonna sit there and act like that? It's immature as hell. You're gonna take advantage of the one guy who was being loyal and cool to you and offering you an opportunity. You could never offer me anything. You don't have anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of people, they just don't make any sense. Feel me? Let them do what they do, though. I don't care. Feel me? All right. So that right there, right? We do not do that. That's right. They don't call me boss for nothing. You 100% right. See that stuff right there where you get on here, you're on a fake account and you're rambling. Oh, it's a tarantula. Oh, he's alive. Hold on. I got to get him. See, he honked at me too. I think it was in a good way. But I was really trying to film that tarantula. I'm sorry, I can't miss that. I got him like climbing the whole thing like Spider-Man, so that's gonna be an awesome video. Yeah, I saw the tarantula move. I was getting real close to him too. You could tell he was kind of getting ready. I don't want to get too close to him, but that was a real tarantula moving and everything, and he's good. Try to make sure they're all right because they'll be crossing the street. Feel me? Probably. I think most of them are, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, probably any human that's rolling up on it, filming it, but they're pretty cool little creatures. Spiders have grown on me a lot. They still scare me, but I mean, it's for the obvious reason. But I've had a lot of experience with spiders, and they seem to love your boy. I don't know why. They'll crawl right on me. They love crawling on me. I don't know why. Like real tall. They'll just be hanging out too. Like they honestly don't necessarily give me problems, but they just love to crawl on me. Like they want to be my friend and hang out with me. And I'm like, dude, you're a spider. Like it's not gonna work. Be little ones, bigger ones. It's weird, but they freak me out. They're very beautiful creatures though. They're very interesting. I give them that. But I mean, they're just scary because what they got. But other than that, they're pretty cool, man. I realized a lot of them are pretty docile and innocent. They're just trying to protect their young or their web. They're pretty interesting little characters. I'm gonna go around here, I think. Well, let me just wait. This one you really can't think it's that difficult, but keep on it. Are you going or not? I don't have all day. But yeah, he was cool. I got him on video. Little tarantula. Other than that, I think the other one was just honking at me to say hi, and I think it was a celebratory honk. I mean, I got to do what I got to do. If I see a tarantula, I'm going to film it. I mean, like if I see something captivating, that's a once in a lifetime thing. I got to film that. I'm sorry. Like I just got to do it. But yeah, I mean, like I said, this business is going well, man. I mean, that's my thing. Like, out of all the so-called women on here, all the so-called guys, like, you're trying to tell me that none of these people are happy that I'm running my business and doing well. This platform is supposed to be for all of you. So it's just odd. It's odd how they talk and they run their mouth around all these other different channels, but they all stay away from me. Like, that's crazy. I'm a human being, so what are all of you? That's what you're saying. Like you're exempting yourself from humanity. These narcs really think they above someone. That's crazy. Above somebody but can't catch up. Okay. Above somebody but can't come close to, what they accomplished or anything like that. Right? Above somebody but can't get on my level. You know what I mean? I just looked at that guy right in his eyes. It's hilarious. Yeah, I got to get where I'm going, buddy. And you're in the way. You'll be in the way a lot. Yeah. And that's what I'm out here for. If anybody needs help, I try to help them too, but I got to know they need help or they got to let me know and ask. I've helped people out here before. But yeah, I think they love it, man. I think that was another celebratory honk, honestly. I mean, people are pretty cool, man. So it is what it is. But yeah, it's working. What I'm doing is working. It's pretty cool, man. Let me see. Yeah, I got it on camera. Oops, I'm sorry. Did not mean to ban you. You're gonna have to come back on a different account. That was my fault there. I hit the wrong button. I was trying to banner the comment. So my bad. Because that was actually a genuine comment and I tapped the wrong button because like I said, they're always typing on here. See, that's the thing. you gotta let people be, man, or I just won't have anybody talking in the chat. I mean, it's common sense. It ain't my responsibility, it's y'all's. Feel me? But yeah, if you want to come back, the one who was asking that, I was trying to banner the comment. Well, yeah, I got him on camera for like a good minute too. So I'll crop the video and then I'll put it out maybe in different videos. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. That stuff is money for me. That's what people don't get. I could film spiders all day and make money. Like there's enough of them out here. I like insects, man. Insects are, I've definitely become acquainted out here. They're pretty interesting. I mean, so it's like I can film pretty much anything: plants, foliage, spiders, and that's money. I might get a lot of views too because I already know I'm going to put the Spider-Man thing on it. Especially when he's doing the climbing. Like that, isn't that crazy that they can really climb like Spider-Man? Like they really do that. He climbs right up the little, the brick part of the sidewalk, and he climbs right up it with no problem. It's like they have this sticky stuff on their feet and or whatever, their legs and arms. They're all kind of the same, and they can just climb right up stuff. Spiders are cool, man. Sometimes I don't know if I'm supposed to be Spider-Man because I sure have a lot of experiences with spiders, but I don't think so. I'm Batman. I'm pretty sure I could be Spider-Man if I wanted. I just would need the suit, and I don't know. I'd have to, I guess, try to work on more gymnastic type stuff, but it's just never really been me, And I don't know. I mean, the problem with Spider-Man doesn't wear a vest or anything. He's just, I guess, supposed to be resilient by himself, and it's like that's all cute and all, but I don't think that's really the case. Like you kind of need a vest or something. Batman is still a man, but they're definitely a different built man. That's the whole point of it in the movies and the comics. Like they depict, he's still human, kind of, but he's Batman. I don't know. Batman's always been the most mystifying, the coolest, strongest to me. Never was really into Spider-Man. I had a guy tell me that one day at one of those buffets. He's like, "What are you here to save the city?" I was like, "Yeah." Like Spider-Man's better. Like, okay. Like, and I don't get offended by stuff like that. Remember, people, if you get offended, that means you're easily manipulated. Take Red Pill, for example, our golden goose here that we make money off of every day, anytime I want. I mean, people don't even know who you are, Red Pill, but I get paid to talk about you. I mean, they don't get no better than that. I said it don't get no better. Full of Cassidy. It don't get no better. Our love, it don't get no better. Featuring Mashonda. What happened to her career? Went nowhere fast. It's a lot of their careers. Their careers are like treadmills going nowhere fast. It's hilarious. They be running in place forever. None of them can make a music career. They can't be successful. Like, hey, listen, this is a full-fledged, full-scale career for me. I'm doing it. That's the thing, man. I just do what I do. I get busy. I ain't really here to do a whole bunch of talking. I just talk because it's radio. I really don't have to talk. I could just film videos and not say nothing, but I don't really feel like that's good for me or what I want to do. I'm great at talking, man, and it helps me to try to reach the public a little bit. Like I said, I appreciate when people are pulling over and handing me a little bit of cash, but if y'all got Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo too, it's easy to do that too. You can send money in that way. Anything you want to support me, I'm grateful for. Like I said, maybe we'll at some point get people to be a little more generous and say, you know what, here's a electric scooter or here's a couple of grand and you can buy what you need to run your business and do what you need to do. That's my whole thing. I just did so much for everybody I don't think that's out of the question at all. I've never been given anything from nobody. I never asked nobody for nothing ever. These people just start lying and repeating lies. What are you talking about? I was never given nothing. Like, what? Y'all are literally claiming that you're who stole my inheritance when you're not. It's the woman allegedly who put you up to all this nonsense online. Right. So I'm owed all that money. They got to give me that. Oh yeah, that was in the reading. I forgot. So that must be what it is, or part of what it is, part of my blessing. It said they're stressing and they know they have to pay me in court. I think they figured it out. That's what I think. I think somebody investigated, maybe feds, FBI, CIA, I don't know. Somebody investigated, I think, and figured out this whole situation with my aunt Carly Fiorina about her allegedly tampering with my trust fund. And allegedly, I think she buried the money. And allegedly, there may be millions in there. So that's what it's about. So think about that. I haven't even gotten any of the money that I'm deserved and rightfully earned and is mine to live my life with. And I'm still moving mountains and performing miracles and doing all this with no money, none of the money that I need to do what I need to do. Imagine when I get that money. Yeah, that's what it said. If it was in the readings, it's happening. So that must be what's happening. They're stressing because they know they got to pay me in court now. Right. First, it was they were trying to settle out of court too. Right. Like, I mean, what is there to settle out of court? I mean, if you settle out of court, you're still going to have to pay a huge sum of money. You're going to have to negotiate it with me. There's no way to pull these little fake tricks with words. That's what them narcs try to do, have a conversation with themselves and act like you participated. See, all that stuff you're going to go to prison for. It has to be a calm, real conversation, in person, face to face, with documents, contracts, everything. We have to sit down and we have to come to an agreement about what you're going to pay me. So if you're going to settle out of court, right, we have to have that discussion, right? And if we settle out of court, you still got to pay me a ton of money, and then you still got to give me all the money in the trust, right? You still got to give me all the inheritance you stole. Like, that's the thing. Like, I wouldn't necessarily agree to that. Feel me? Because if I take it to court, I could end up getting more money. See what I'm saying? Like, a lot more. And either way, they got to pay me. I just want my money and I want it now. That's all. It better be a huge figure. I'm talking like millions to billions to trillions. I mean, I need all my bread. I don't think I'm going to have to worry about the details at all. I think God will handle all that. I need my money because the minute I get my money, I'm a Sneed, bro. No, like, yeah, the Sneeds are supposed to have money. I didn't get none of it, nothing. So, like, where's it at? Right. So, like, all that side of the family, they got to come up off my money somehow. It's just common sense. They're going to have to pay me what they never gave me, what they finagled me out of and didn't let me have. So it's like a win-win. That's why, like, I let people do them. I let them pretend they're winning. I let them play their games because you're just going to do it to yourself. And then you're going to end up in prison and having to pay me more on top of it. See what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. It's advantageous for me to let it go to court, but that's the thing. They might already be doing the court proceedings. I just may not know about it. Real talk. They may not know how to get in touch with me. They're supposed to be attorneys trying to talk to me, all sorts of stuff. Like, it's a real thing going on. So if it says they stressing and they know they got to pay me in court, okay. Like, where's that money? Because God keeps saying, like, it's right around the corner. So, like, it is what it is. It's what I'd be wondering, like, what are they going to do? Because they got to get a hold of me. They got to make sure I get that money. And that, you know, I get it all. I get it, you know, in my bank. You know, I'm owed all this money, bro. Millions upon millions of dollars. Feel me? Then, like I said, I got the little stock settlement lawsuit. That'll be pocket change compared to what I'm going to get. It should be, right? Like I said, they probably owe me properties. I think they've been squatting in, living in for a long time. You don't win at life like that. Like, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I've lived better than you this entire time, even if that's what you've done. No matter what they've done, I've still been winning this entire time, doing better than them. Like, nah, bro, we've had very few periods where we struggle a little bit, like this past year, right, or whatever. And I'm even coming out of that now and getting everything rolling a little bit more. So it is what it is. Another man waved at me. That's cool. So, like I said, people gotta understand I'm doing everything I'm doing for a reason, and at the end of the day, it's it's showing and proving my point. It's showing and proving my point of reality and how it goes, and my power, and it's getting the truth out there of what my family did to me since day one, what everybody else they've involved in has done towards me. Like I said, they didn't even let me have a job. These people that type in this chat call it a job. So if you're not gonna let me work, how would you then come in a chat like, see, you're trying to play games? Like, I don't play like that, bro. Feel what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You don't control my opportunities. Period. I don't play like that. I would never participate in something where people are being unfair and not making sense. That's what these people will never understand. Everything you're doing is on your own, buddy. That's all felonies. You go to prison for that. You know what I mean? Good luck, because the minute this federal lawsuit get filed, that dude's name is going to get brought up too in it. And once his name get brought up, guess what? The lawyer is going to figure out how to reach him and reach out to him and talk to him. And he's going to tell him, you got to come to court. It's just that simple. You don't have a choice. He could sit there and whine, I lost both jobs. Well, that was of your own accord. And because of what you probably did, I'm sure somebody figured out that you were stalking me and that you were taking bribes and getting paid off and taking money, right, to try to pretend whatever that you were, I don't know, playing on my phone or trying to act like you're giving me layoffs and stuff and all your nonsense, right? So, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, this is what it is. A lot of these people, they just don't understand. It doesn't matter what anybody says or does. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm a grown man, and I'll talk to everybody. I don't mind. I'll talk right to their face and tell them what it is. Like, I'm pretty sure people have caught on to what I'm doing. I'm pretty sure they understand it's to protect all of them. So I don't think anybody's against it. I think people are pretty for it. I mean, this is Gotham. For me, this is Gotham right now. There's a lot going on here as it is, and then you got outside sources, and it's just the truth. You need someone like me to protect people from that, because there's a lot going on. That's what these people do. The Red Triangles commit acts of domestic what. Somebody's got to stand up to them, because nobody else has the power to. They don't even understand what's happening. That's the thing. Y'all think it's a laughing matter. There ain't nothing funny about this and what these people do at all. It's just people don't understand because they're not the ones going through it. Feel me? So it's like, you're out of luck, man. You don't have no options. You don't have any which direction to move. You don't have no tactics to try. Like I said, you want to use that chat and just vent your frustration and talk nonsense, go ahead. But see, make sure that I know what you're on. That's all. Let's dub the labels of the game. And if you want to play games, okay, let's play. All online, right? I mean, it is what it is. Because you're not going to win in any game that you start with me. You're going to lose, as you've done. Like I said, I'm winning. I'm getting paid. I'm making bread. That's all that matters. Feel me? Like I said, we enter in the greatest depression this world has ever seen, in my opinion. And I got a business, at least, that I'm able to, get my little moolah and money off of. So, I mean, I'm pretty proud of myself and pretty happy with that. I mean, how could I not be? You feel me? I mean, hey, we eating off this. Straight up, I'm getting mine. I don't know about you, but I'm getting mine. You better get yours. Straight up. That's why it's funny to me, because these people don't get, bro, I'm picking up pace, man, steadily, progressively, man. I can get where I'm making pretty good money doing this. And this will be like a full-time job. That's why we want the bike, so that I can just do, continue the real thing and make it my job. Well, I mean, it's the same thing anyway. That's what I'm doing, but I need something to move around on. I need something electric. You know what I mean? And then that's all I do, just be Batman and literally do my thing and get paid the whole time. And I can film the lives on it and do everything I want to do. And, hopefully get where I'm making enough money where I can go out to eat all the time. And then people talk to me there, and I can film the meals. And so what people don't get, I'm cultivating this. This is all my own creativity. Nobody signed me up to do this. This is all from my own mind, my own ideas. I'm creative as hell, and they work. So it's like, I can't lose, man. and then I do the food reviews, and it'll get to where it's going to get to where I eat a meal, and the video I film of what I eat, it already makes enough money to pay for the next meal. It'll just take a while to get the money. That's what I'm leaning towards. That's what I'm trying to get to. That's what these people don't get. It takes hard work. I mean, hard work that you could never fathom. That's why I'm so persistent about everything I do. I think my do-rag is coming off. That's why I'm so persistent about everything I do with this business, because I know that it's paying off. I know that it has a purpose and a place. These people just ain't ready for me, man. I'm just being honest, bro, man. My hair is beautiful too. My hair is growing out. I don't know what you mean, man. All I see is prettiness over here and beautiful, handsome dude, Tyree Sneed. And I see you mad as usual, kind of like you was mad in Austin when my hair was growing out, right? I had my little collared shirt, and they just sit there obsessive, mad because I'm everything they want to be, right? You wish that you were a guy. You wish that you were a man like me, and you get online every day, and you think you're cute, and you're looking at federal prison time, penitentiary time. I know you worried. They're like, no, she must be stressing. And you didn't even get nothing out of it. Like, you didn't get anything from any of those people. I know that. You ain't never had no money. Struggling with nothing. That's crazy. So you just sit on the computer all day and try to think of ways to stop me from my destiny? Yeah, good luck with that. Enjoy the prison time. Real talk. See, that's the thing. Like, and I'm still so nice. I forgave that person and everybody. Like, that's what you have to do for you, man. Walk away from people like that, man. Because, like I said, when's the last job you worked? Never. So, how do you have the audacity to come over here for this many years, get on a fake account, and start typing something, projecting that makes no sense? Who are you talking to? You don't tell me anything, bro. I think you know exactly what it is. I don't think I know. So, what are you talking about, bro? When I got voicemails of you talking that way, that's felonies. So, I mean, you admitted to a felony, and your voice is on the recording. Real smart. You just contradicted everything that you ever did. All the whole Green Bay setup, all that fake stuff was for no reason, because you just did what you were projecting. Wow, real smart. These people are hilarious, dude. Like, you really think that you can create a conspiracy and collusion across state lines? That's a felony, dude. That's a huge felony. I mean, everything stops at that point. You know, anybody would be concerned. Like, why are people doing this? Right? That doesn't make sense. Like, normal civilians don't do stuff like that, man. That's some crazy stuff. But like I said, it's because I'm Batman. It's because this is really who I am. This isn't something I made up. This is all happening. It's been happening forever. I used to wonder why I would go on my lives, and I kind of knew that I was Batman. Yeah, they met. Yes, project and talk about yourself. Pumpkin. Oh, they mad as hell. Yeah, I used to wonder why they'd come on my live and there would be dudes literally dressed as the Joker with the makeup and lipstick and everything. I'm like, what the hell? And it's like I kind of knew in my soul that I was Batman already at that time, so I didn't even think about it. But isn't that crazy that there was actual Jokers since day one? And it's like, so they must have known I was Batman, because it was already provoking it and bringing it out of them. Even the Penguin noticed that and said, Tyree is attracting whatever these malicious spirits. Like, yeah, because I'm Batman. I was Batman since day one. I just didn't know. That was because my identity had to be hidden. God told me word for word. Because if people knew who I really was, well, would have put me in a bad position, right? Now it's time. Now people can know. This is all really happening, bro. It's kind of cool. It's God's plan. It's not mine. It's God's. I have to tell people that. I'm like, the Batman thing was God's idea. It's just the truth, which is so interesting because, Batman has horns and all that, but, it's a difference. Like a gargoyle. It's a bat. I think it's cool. And it just goes to show, too, that, that might have been why they depicted emperors in Egypt and Atlantis and all that as wearing these previous civilizations, as wearing crowns like that. They always had like these hats on or crowns or kind of like masks. So that's what I represent. I'm like an ancient being, I think, an ancient entity. And I just got put in human form. And, the world is going to follow me because I create. I'm the creator. Literally, that's all I do is create. So That's my purpose here. So I just do what I can do, man. I don't really feel like anybody has an answer for me. But yeah, I'm kind of excited about this tarantula video, man. That's a once in a blue moon thing. Sorry, I couldn't miss that. I got to get my videos. That's money right there. Tarantulas usually do pretty decent views on my channel. Real talk. And this was a whole different one. He's kind of small. He wasn't huge or nothing, but got a good little close up of him. But yeah, like I said, I love you, honey. I love you, Christina. I haven't heard from her much. She's been going through a lot, so I'm just praying for her and I'm here for you. She did tell me that she was doing a little better yesterday, so that made me happy. I just worry about her. So I really care about my girlfriend more than anything. But yeah, these people, I mean, all they talk about is that. So, like I said, what does it concern you? Don't ever say my girlfriend's name. Like, sit. I don't need to repeat myself. You know my boundaries. I told you what it is. Don't do it. Period. My name ain't meant for your mouth, cuzzy, and neither is my girlfriend's. So, like I said, when you want to get angry or whatever and feel what you feel, they're gonna really be losing it when she gets here, because she's gonna be here. She's coming. They're doing a whole road trip, and like I said, we're gonna be caked up. We're gonna have more than enough money to start, and we're gonna get tons of money over time, and we're gonna be good, man. And start my new life. Like I said, I don't care how long it takes. I don't mind. I'll wait as long as it takes. I'm gonna keep on talking about it and being excited for it. You know, it's all in divine timing. God will give it to me when the time is right. Feel me? So I'm patient. Y'all are more worried about my business than you're worried about your own. Talk to you later. Stay mad.